Okay, I'm now sitting with contestant number 10 from the senior Manhunt category, Felix. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Okay, it says that here you are a martial arts instructor.
Yeah.
So that means that I shouldn't be messing around with you because I don't want to get my face broken. Anyway, you've of Filipino, right? Destin,
Yeah.
but born and bred here in Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
And do you find yourself having to fit in when you were younger, or it comes naturally to you?
Actually, no. I've always looked pretty much more actually Chinese than Filipino, so I've never had that problem in fitting in. Although I was kind of confused actually when I was a kid.
Okay.
I was like, I'm Filipino, but I don't practice any of the Filipino.
Okay.
I'd say practices, like I don't speak Tagalog, so I get it all the time whenever like, do you speak Tagalog?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I speak Chinese. Then I was brought up
in a very Chinese way.
In a very not really very Chinese way. Also, it's like my mom's Chinese, but we don't practice like
I see. Okay.
Chinese customs, like going to the temple and that kind of stuff. So it's like, but I got used to it.
Okay. So you are interested in this Russian form of what do you call it? Martial arts Systema. Not to be mistaken for the Systema toothpaste that you see on TV by Lion Corporation. Okay. So what? Reading your bio, it says that you were attracted to it back then when you have this Systema summer camp. So tell us a little bit more about that, if you can remember way back then.
Oh yeah, it's always very fresh in my memory actually. Okay. What happened was that in 2010, one of my colleagues actually, he kind of like proposed like, hey, there's a summer camp, Russian martial arts summer camp in August. Do you want to go for it? So I told him, what's Systema? I didn't even know what Systema was about or what is Russian martial art. So I told him, okay, let me go find out about it. So at the time I was flying. I was a flying attendant, cabin crew. So basically what happened was that the next month I got rostered for Moscow. So I usually don't get that flight. Okay. So I took it as a sign from
from up there. Okay.
Yeah, from up there that no, maybe I should really just go check out the Russian instructors.
Okay.
So the next month I did. I went out and that was it. I was totally convinced that Systema, we had to do summer camp. I went back. I told my friend that no, we gotta go for this, and that was it. So after that, there was no looking back. I just like continued training.
Okay.
After summer camp.
So being a former cabin crew, I might say for 8 years, and then making the transition from being a high flyer to a normal job on the, was it a hard transition between always living out of a suitcase and finally having a normalcy? Do you miss it sometimes?
Actually, yeah, I miss the traveling and the shopping.
Okay.
Not much of the cabin work and serving coffee and tea.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes I do miss that I do wish that I was actually in New York, like, having coffee with my friends or like doing some shopping and all.
Or breakfast at Tiffany's, something like that. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Or like grabbing some of the sales and what. But coming back to Singapore, I think the one thing that I had to get used to was actually being in the MRT train.
Okay. And one thing that you can bring to this competition, being a former cabin crew, what is the one thing of probably your personality or something about you that you think may be a plus point in you probably winning the competition, or that sets you apart from the rest of the contestants?
I think being a cabin crew, right? Talking to people and actually connecting with people on first contact is like one of the life skills that I always do credit SQ training actually to help with, because really it's just coming in like just being yourself and then like just talking like you and me, just talking and
like old friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So in a way, you feel that in terms of public speaking, you will be more confident as compared to the rest of your peers.
I think the guys are doing, they have their own personalities and charms and all that. So for me, I think that special quality is actually just actually reaching out to everyone else.
Okay. So one thing that you can give, let's say for example now you have your having gone through this experience right now, or going through the experience, if you have probably your brothers or your siblings or even friends who wants to join this competition next year, would you encourage them?
Yeah, I say go for it.
Go. What would your selling point be to really push them and say, hey, you really should go Manhunt and do it? And You know, what will your heart self?
For Manhunt?
Yeah, or just the competition itself?
Oh, you get to meet like, you know, lots of new friends, that's for sure. You get to meet like really great photographers, you know, people who are there to actually like, you know, help you to be your best. So yeah, why not?
Friendly people like me, okay. Okay, thank you, Felix.
Right, okay,
all right. Have a good day.